All pit.
Alrighty. Okay, so as mentioned before, this is Chicken's request to watch a little Luna carry. I'm gonna go ahead and try and do my best to commentate, explaining step by step what I'm doing in order to try and win my lane. Essentially, that's gonna be it. Win the lane, then keep farming. Now, let's see. I still don't know who the offlaner is going to be. It's going to be Rubik Disruptor, Juggernaut top, Shrek mid, most likely. I don't know who the offlaner is yet, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to my gold until I'll see who I'm up against. Although, I'm most definitely... Okay, Windrunner, just like last match. So, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and get these items to start.
It's in the bag.
This one's in the bag.
Alright. Wow, it's Alina Shadow Shaman supports. That's pretty sick, actually. Is that courier? Tebe, you're a dumbass. The courier's stuck at the tree line, dude. Lena, could you get your stun and break these trees? Lena.
Alright. Okay, dude, Jesus Christ.
Well, you were walking away. I don't know if you could hear me.
You have issues.
I know.
You're not even a...
Why do I get supports? Where are my supports?
The dark moon comes.
Jesus Christ.
Lena, we could actually get a lot of kills bottom if you come.
No.
Starlight.
Alright. No problem.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Stalking.
Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, Alright, since you have the Lunar Blessing from me, try to harass Disruptor and Windrunner as much as you can. They have no armor. Now, considering I'm in a lane with two heroes that cast spells quite often, it would be... Look, you hit her hard. Keep auto-attacking. Nice. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and try and pull the creeps onto my ranged unit here. So I gotta stand next to them, click on the enemy hero, and then very quickly run towards my ranged unit. And that way it gets focused down.
Unworthy. We ride. Attack.
I'd really prefer that Lena came bottom.
Illuminate. Absolutely. On the hunt. They will fear me. Lucent beam. Salamene command.
I'm just trying to harass a bit. Chunk them.
Far the night.
How much? Let's check how much mana Disruptor has left. Not too much, although he does have a mango. Now to do south, go. Nice. Click him. I got a wand. Oh my goodness. I went down to 1 health. That was nothing but luck right there. That was nothing but luck. Holy crap.
For the cause. Beautiful. What
Alright.
quickly now.
So I'm pretty content about that.
On the front.
Alright. Anyway, so that's pretty much why I went to the magic wand there. And this is actually something that I've noticed a lot of pros do as well. I mean, it's no secret. Magic wand's a good item, especially now that the recipe for it's been changed and the amount of stacks that it has. Oh wait, they reduced it back to... Oh, I was looking at the 15. Yeah, it still has 17 stacks. So stacks went up from 15 to 17, and nice. All right, could you? They're harassing the crap out of me. Shadow Shaman, when you come back, would you be able to bring me a salve and a clarity? All right, cool. Also, bring me this item that I'm dropping here. Now, this is... oof, that was close. This is kind of like what I was talking about last game. Because of the
I think
fact
you should
that
just go bot room next time, because
I have 300
for the best interest.
I have 350
Yeah,
range
you
up
guys
against
can
2
get a
heroes
room, you
with...
get so therefore they don't get a room. Exposed.
Since I'm up against 2 heroes that have significant range advantage over me, I can't use those. You gotta pick them up and give them to me. I mean, use them on me. Alright, give me the helm. Okay, pop those clarities if possible. Oh, never mind. Those clarities are almost out anyway. Give me my helm, dude. Now, the reason I'm going for a helm here instead of a morbid mask is because the armor and the regeneration will significantly help me keep my health pool nice and meaty rather than a morbid mask. Because a morbid mask only helps you if you're getting glass hit or auto attack. If you don't get to auto attack freely, I mean, you're not going to get anything out of that item. So at that point, the Helm of the Dominator has a significant advantage. Okay, now I used my wand, which, okay, just go here. I got a level 3 Lucent Beam. Oh, that was well played on her part.
Into the shade.
Okay. Now, generally on ranged agility heroes, I love building an Aquila ring, but I don't think I really have that sort of
Yes.
option here. Considering that I'm going to need to build big items and fast. So instead of Power Treads, actually, I'm going to go for the Helm of the Dominator first. A, because I get an opportunity to find a solid creep in the jungle that I can use. Could you bring me Salves or Tango when you rotate back? Actually, Shadow Shaman, come. I have my ult now, so we can really get a good fight in.
On my watch. On the hunt.
Now, because of my night vision, I can see her before she could see me.
Salamene command. Yes. Quickly now. Lunar light. Let's go.
The reason I'm getting a Helm of the Dominator is because I'm already halfway through building it, and the plus 20%, plus 20 damage is going to be absolutely huge. You should have auto attack. Auto attack. He wanted, dude. No, he wanted. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Lina or Earthshaker, if either of you would like to rotate bottom, we could get a pretty easy double kill. Rubik has rotated bottom. Wait for me, Shadow Shaman, I'm coming too. Let's go ahead and counter gank Rubik. Look where he is, pincer him. Pincer him. Ember, go into the lane. I mean river. Go into the river.
Quickly now. Yes.
Yeah, you had a wand that you could have popped, which you did, but way too late. We could have gotten him real fast. It looks like Windrunner moved into the jungle.
Let's go.
Watch out. I think she's here. Yeah, there she is.
On the prowl. I'm not ready.
Alright, she's gonna south.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Guys, you need to defend here.
Absolutely. Yes. Weakling. Run them down.
The Disruptor's not here, she's alone, so see if you could zone her, because the only thing she's going to be doing now is farming with fire shots until Disruptor comes back. If you net her, we should be able to get a kill here.
Stalking. Slice. Heads up. Haha.
We're going to go ahead and try and freeze lane right here.
Let's go.
Disruptor has returned. Can we get a gank bottom, please?
My mercy wanes.
I'm not going to be able to help you, dude.
Into battle.
Alright, Disruptor ults down, that's good. I gotta push this lane out a little bit and
Salamene.
run to the helm real quick. Get my Helm of Dominator. And now I could go ahead and finish my Power Treads. And by toggling them, I should be able to manage my mana and health much more easily.
All the night.
Now, in addition, I'm going to go ahead and see what's here. If it's a Harpy, I can actually... or one of those healing priests. Great.
Good plan.
The Harpy can actually spam the lightning on her pretty well. On my way mid, with an ult.
Is all. Let's go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Quickly now. All the night. Stand up. Good plan. By starlight. Absolutely. On the hunt. We ride.
Wanted to give her a little heart attack. The reason I canceled that, however... Wait for the net and the hex, because I got a centaur moving in here. Alright, go.
On the prowl. Yeah, piercing light.
Nice.
Red moon.
Okay. Let me heal up a bit.
He's got figure.
Smiles upon me. Illuminate.
Push. Windrunner's mid, careful.
Stalking.
Dire structures are fortified. Those sods with
Keep the push going.
rock on, Tommy. Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Manly.
I'm under attack.
Pardon the interruption, sir, but it's a phone call from your middle tower. It says your middle tower has fallen.
What do you see?
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
So what I did there is I used my creep in order to move those creeps out of the lane. That way they wouldn't have reached the tower, and made our creeps go past the tower in order to fight them rather than attack the tower. So I was able to focus down the tower much more quickly. Right? Free mid, looks like, because they all rotated bottom for some reason.
What do you see? We ride. Blessings upon a loyal warrior. Yes.
Order of magnitude.
Far the night. Nice.
That's a two-fun.
Now what I did there is after Rubik ended up lifting me, that Mud Golem died, and the Mud Golem splits into two. Now both of those Mud Golems have the...
Quickly now.
Come on, give me Ultra, 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 Ultra! Yeah!
Skies take you.
Alright,
Dire structures are fortified.
so what I ended up doing there is because the Mud Golem split into two, they both had the Boulder Toss ability. And that Boulder Toss ability hits pretty darn hard, I'll tell you that. It's 125 magic damage. Actually, rather than a point booster, I'm going to go for just a Club and a Staff of Wizardry, since I'll get a little bit of additional health regen and mana regen out of it too. Although 99% of the time I get a point booster first. Just this time around I had such a huge gold advantage that I just went ahead and... Could you stack?
Yes.
Can you jump, Ember? When you respawn?
Yeah.
Jump instantly, okay? Go.
That's a two-fun.
Oh, darn.
Excellent meme, my friend. I too like to go with troll items in the safe lane position.
Sorry, that's pretty much all I heard. Anyway, the reason I'm going to go for an Axe on Luna this time around is because we have an Ember that goes in, and I'll be able to put Eclipse on him. And the Aghanim's upgrade on Luna is actually insanely powerful so far, and I'd prefer to be more relevant during team fights by having a better way to ult rather than, a better ult to put out, rather than being able to farm slightly faster. Because the farm's gonna get, like, I'm gonna get farm, period. It really just comes down to whether or not I'm able to land a decent ult during team fights to really turn them around into our favor. So that's why I honestly just prefer to get Axe first. But that's a personal choice, and again, it also depends on what's going on in the game itself. For example, if my team wasn't having the best game and they need me, you'd get Axe or something like that. But if you're capable of getting a ton of space, then by all means, go ahead and get that Yasha so that you could farm jungle a little faster and accrue that gold more quickly.
Who dares?
I don't know if I'll make it in time, but we can still try.
On the prowl. Let's go.
Gott in Himmel!
Try to run.
Nature's foulest cloister.
Drop the ult! Oh, she blinked out! You got yoinked, son!
Run them down. On the
Can I get help here with Jug?
Behold, a subtle bird.
Ember? Shadow Shaman, control my unit and stack the jungle. I just gave you control.
good plan.
Yeah, he's gonna ult, but we could still kill him. Come here. There, see?
Lost in the woods. For the night.
Now, considering that my creep gives plus 4 HP regen, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the jungle. That way I can
Let's go.
regenerate a little faster, as well as have something to tank for me.
Taking aboard your rocket. Let's go.
Yo, this is Thomas from the dev team, and I would like to thank all our fans for their server tripling support. You guys
Heads
are
up.
awesome. Released earlier this year by Draper.
For the night. This is Monsieur. Into battle.
You double click that slot, so if you want to switch, then you use your mouse. It's safer to use your mouse, just for the hell of it.
The night sees all.
Please let me farm this, thank you. Now, the reason I dropped my Ogre Club and Point Booster is that way I decrease my actual health pool, so when I pick up the Ogre Club and Point Booster,
Stalking.
the percentage of health doesn't change, but the actual amount of health does. That way I'm capable of getting more health out of it, essentially. The other reason I go for the Axe is because the stats, in my opinion, are far superior to, you know, getting a Yasha. But again, it's a personal preference. Alright. All enemies missing, careful.
Let's go. On the prowl. Who dares? Yes.
One thing to always be mindful of is the items that you build. If you have a Helm of the Dominator, you don't only need to get it for the stats that it gives, and not only just so that you can stack more easily.
My starlight.
I love baiting people that think that they can get a free farm.
Clearly not the best.
Where is he? No. Can you net him? I have Solar Eclipse with an ult, so if you could just net him, I can kill him. Just not under the tower, that's all. Alright, we could push. Anyway, if you're wondering where some enemy heroes are, you don't have to only rely on. Ooh, it's a stack. How nice.
I do artist management,
You don't only have to rely on wards. You can always send a creep out and try to get vision that way.
That's a twofer.
To run, use the speed.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I see, haven't been able to get the Aghanim Scepter.
Your bottom tower has
Is
fallen.
it bot back? No.
Let's go.
I haven't been able to get the Aghanim Scepter. I was able to ult while being completely safe. On top of that, I just pretty much got my Yasha
Illuminate.
from that fight. So this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Another death.
For example, and this is another thing, other than just this specific game, Luna gameplay, blah blah blah. The shit that Lina and Earthshaker were doing early on, where they were just dicks right from the get-go, very simple. Mute them. If you notice that you're playing with retards, which, let's face it, it's gonna happen pretty damn often. This is Dota after all. Don't be afraid to mute someone right from the get-go. Often enough, people, and I used to do this a lot too, I think to myself, oh, I'm not gonna mute them. No, I need to be able to communicate and hear my teammates. But here's the thing, if your teammates don't have anything good to say, there's no reason why you should allow them to get on your nerves. There's no reason why you should let that happen. So you're just better off muting your allies and keep doing what you're doing. Just don't let them or the game get to you. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's just a game. It's not the end of the world if you win or lose, really.
Regeneration.
I was rearranging.
The light sees all. Quickly now. Heads up.
Yeah, I was half a second too late here.
A harvest moon. The moon smiles upon me. Taste my steel. We ride.
Alright, so at this point, it's just a matter of farm until a team fight happens. That's pretty much it. There's not much else to do, really. Now, in terms of items, I'm definitely going to end up going for the Manta, simply so that I don't get shredded by that Jug ult every time.
On the prowl. The night sees
That was
all.
really weird frame drop. What's my packet loss in game? 1%, okay.
Good plan.
Ah, shoot, I forgot to stack. Oh well. So anyway, does anyone have any sort of questions or comments about the game so far, or anything that they'd maybe like me to explain? Because I've been talking for around 26 minutes now straight, and I'm kind of running out of things to talk about until a team fight actually happens.
By starlight.
So if anyone would like to say or ask anything, please by all means feel free to do so.
Yes.
And I actually got them to attack it, so...
Crescent steel. Pia. Fire knight.
The music at Monster Cat, and instead of choosing a theme this year, I thought I'd give it a first
Let's go.
Hope you like it.
Never before heard this is a monster cat.
Oh, come on. I blanked out. I thought I had more time. I mean, I blanked out.
Blessings upon a loyal.
My mind's drifting.
Yes.
This is Mike Darling. This is Poirot. Hey, this is Connor. What's up? My name's Danny.
Illuminate.
Connor McCarthy. Yo, this is Thomas. Hey guys, my name is Ori.
Unworthy. Illuminate.
This is Ari. This is Danny Rosen. Hey, this is John. We are Monster Cat. And we'd
The
like to
night
wish you a happy
sees
holiday.
all.
So right now my character is gonna act on its own. I don't need to controlled for a while because I shift queued a attack command onto all these jungles.
Attack! The hunt!
What? That lasts for so long, I love it.
Quickly now! Yes.
Dire structures are fortified.
My ult's down, so I'm gonna go ahead and return back to the jungle.
Hell yeah! Their top tower got boned.
Sky alight.
Ah, I failed to stack this? That's odd. This one I stacked at last minute.
Death approaches. Let's go. Oh, Starlight.
Hey guys.
Let's see. I mean, they have a Disruptor ult, which is scary. They have Shrek damage, again, scary. Rubik's going to be an issue regardless of whether I get a BKB or not, simply because it's Rubik and you never quite know what he's going to pull out of his hat. Jug, however, is countered by my Manta. Now, this is going to sound very odd, but this is just my, just my personal, I don't know, thoughts. Oh, what's going on here? Did I disconnect from Steam? I think I did. Oh, no, I'm back. Alright. Now, this isn't true 100% of the time, but this is definitely a majority of my games. Games where people would usually build a BKB, I don't. I can actually, I was about to say I could send my center there to help him, but Batfisher handled it. Most of the time, I don't build the BKB, and that's because this is going to sound very weird and flawed. Yeah, see, they're just dicks and they destroy my creeps. This is going to sound like a very flawed mindset, but this is just the way I play. I think to myself, I don't need to get a BKB if I simply avoid having spells cast on me. Okay, let's push. So, the thing is, I'm not going to bother building a BKB, and the reason for that is because with an Axe, I'm already down a slot that could otherwise have been used for a BKB or another fighting type item. So instead, I think about it this way. If I make myself scary enough and difficult enough to kill by being scary, like for example if I get a Satanic or a Butterfly,
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I had such plans.
Good plan.
that Bloodstone! Oh, that Bloodstone just screwed me over big time. There's a reason I didn't want to kill a Shrek. Oh, man. Anyway. So as I was saying, the reason I'm not going to build a BKB, or at least I'd rather not, is because at the moment, they have a lot of items that don't really care if I get a BKB. Scotty goes through Magic Community. Desolator goes through Magic Community. If Disruptor gets... no, because if you activate BKB and go into the Storm, it's fine. But if he ends up getting an Ags, again, my BKB will become null and void. And it comes really down to, with Eclipse, which is going to be my biggest contribution in a short fight, you've seen the way that I can use Eclipse, now that it's no longer centered on me and I have an Axe. I don't have to be in the middle of the fight. I can get into a really solid position, try and hold that lane rather than let it push up to the tower or kill it. I'll be up in 8 seconds. I'd much rather be able to... I'd much rather be able to have a big contribution with Eclipse and then be able to go into the fight afterwards and clean up with my damage. At that point, a BKB won't do much. And see, even our Ember Spirit got a BKB. Now, granted, he's a melee hero that relies on going in, so while BKB is definitely a big step back in terms of his being able to have damage and much of an impact during teamfight, BKB is okay. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, it's trash on Ember, why would you even... Can you stack? Thanks. But as I said, I don't think I'm gonna get a BKB on Luna. Not at the moment, at least. There's definitely far superior items that I could be going for.
We ride on the
But the thing is, that since I'm not going for a BKB, I can't go a pure damage item. I'd love to, but I don't think it would be the right step. I mean, it would be the right decision. Ugh, I hate this, because I had a... How long did I have frame drop for? I mean, packet loss, I don't know. I had packet loss for like 5-10 seconds, so that's why I have some creeps showing up improperly. Whatever.
good plan. This will hurt.
I should get a second Aghanim Scepter. It's like the best strategy ever.
Yes. Stalking. Let's go.
I don't think Satanic would be a bad idea here.
Yes.
Didn't he just farm that? Oh, look at that.
We ride. For Dark Moon.
Oh, I should have ulted faster. I shouldn't have just second guessed myself. My decision.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have second guessed myself. I should have just committed the solar eclipse to that.
Worthy. Slice.
See, like one of these creeps has a green health bar. That's just confusing. And I could reconnect, but I don't know. Hey, with that DD, let's go Rosh. Shadow Shaman. Blink into Roshan.
On the hunt.
We're gonna count on them not
Double damage.
having vision here. Break its Linkens with Ether Shock, and then you can stun lock it for 8 seconds. Hex it. Yeah. Oh, don't ping us, please. I mean, we weren't even remotely near you, so there's no reason for you to have done that, especially when I said that we're gonna Rosh, so that's on you.
Far the night.
I don't know if to go for a Butterfly or an MKB. I love the idea of having evasion, but let's see if we could bait something here.
Quickly now.
Yep.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Illuminate.
There we go. Bought my team some time. Alright, bought us some time here.
Starlight.
So instead of pushing mid, they ended up going after that illusion. That's great. So you gotta think outside the box with your items. Manta is not always just to deal more damage. Helm Dominator is not always just so that you could farm more quickly.
Are fortified.
I mean, stack Juggernaut non-stop.
service your top tower.
If you could stop him, I can Eclipse.
Remember that top tower.
Oh boy.
Mwah! Kiss it goodbye.
Plan.
Now, I did want to save this. What time